more women are opting to become mothers later in life. Birth rates for women over 40 have been increasing since the 1980s.
As Tanya Francisco reports, even women in their 50s are having babies.
Thank you. Thank you.
There is joy, finally, after a years-long journey to get pregnant with their second child. It sent Stacey Edwards Dunn, her husband Earl, and their daughter Shiloh on an emotional roller coaster.
She literally prayed for a sibling for years.
And her parents prayed even longer for her. It took years of disappointment, 7 rounds of IVF, and finally, at age 43, the Dunns conceived Shiloh.
I never really wanted to have an only child. I never wanted Shiloh to have to grow up by herself.
So 15 months after Shiloh was born, they tried again with the embryos they had left.
We had multiple failed transfers. We even attempted adoption, and that didn't work.
It may take more than one cycle of IVF to get that pregnancy, and that's something we need women to understand so they don't get discouraged when you don't get that normal, healthy embryo the first time.
Dr. Erica Loudon is a reproductive endocrinologist with Vios Fertility Institute in Chicago. Dr. Loudon didn't treat Edwards Dunn, but she says she's seeing a much older clientele these days.
We are seeing more women who are like 35 and plus and 40 and plus, and even we have some patients who come around at 50 who are ready
to start a family after years of putting it off for career reasons or while looking for a partner or even having difficulty getting pregnant naturally. But those in the 40-plus group face another challenge: age.
Age is the most significant factor for infertility or whether this journey will be possible for you.
Women are born with all the eggs they will ever have. As a result, the quality of those eggs diminish over time.
Statistically, by the time you get to 40, about 80% of eggs can be abnormal, versus at 35, it's 35% of eggs are abnormal. So, and in our 20s, it's 25.
And there can be other obstacles, such as fibroids, blocked fallopian tubes, endometriosis, and obesity.
And I know a couple of years ago there was a big thing. They thought patients felt like we were fat shaming them. And it's not that at all. It's just because we know with obesity and pregnancy, there's higher risk of diabetes, preeclampsia, C-section, stillbirths.
But it's not all bad news.
Actually, I've had 2 patients that were 47 spontaneously pregnant. So for me to see someone 40 and over, I would say it's probably about 10% of my OB population.
Dr. Cordia Clark-White is a Chicago OBGYN. She attributes successful later-in-life pregnancies to better health of the mother and control of chronic conditions like diabetes and obesity, even though there are other risks to consider.
One of the risks is a higher risk of spontaneous abortion or miscarriage. So a lot of times I don't. There's also a higher risk of preterm delivery. So definitely I see that in that population compared to the younger population.
There's also the risks of birth defects, such as Down syndrome. Dr. Clark-White says working closely with your doctor and the hospital to communicate issues and concerns can increase the chances of a positive outcome.
Definitely it can be done, but it's going to take some dedication on the patient's part as well.
I can't wait.
Which brings us back to the Dunn family. Edwards Dunn is an ordained minister and the author of Hold On to Hope, Stories of Black Women's Fertility, Faith, and Fight to Become Mommies.
Really?
WGN featured her and her support group, Fertility for Colored Girls, in a 2018 story about Black women and infertility.
We don't talk about it because we're not, there's a lot of shame. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of stigma that is connected to struggling with infertility.
Unbeknownst to me at the time, she was still struggling with infertility. Earlier this year, the couple was down to their final 2 embryos, but instead of trying to increase the odds, the fertility doctor decided to transfer just 1 embryo. When Edwards Dunn went in for her first ultrasound, she got the surprise of her life.
Oh my God. She said, "Stacey," she said, "you're pregnant with twins." I lifted up from the bed in the midst of the ultrasound. I said, "What is that you just said?" She said, "You're pregnant with twins." And she said, "Identical twins." She said, "It's a miracle." She said, "You do know it's a miracle, right?"
A blessing indeed. At 50 years old and after multiple tries, Edwards Dunn now has 2 buns in the oven.
And I'm happy, I'm excited.
And Shiloh?
I didn't want to be the only one. Sometimes it's boring being the only one.
it's also given hope to others.
I can't even count how many emails and texts and inbox messages I received on Instagram and Facebook telling me how inspired women are. Women who are trying to become parents for the first time, who are 40. They too have said, "You have given me so much hope."
But Daddy Dunn knows he's in for a hell of a ride.
At my age, I know. I know. It's time for me to retire and be a stay-at-home dad.
He laughs, but we both know parenting can be quite challenging, especially with twins and over 40. Whew. But if you're up for it, doctors say the best advice they have for you is to ask questions, lots of questions, but most importantly, don't wait. Tanya Francisco, WGN News.